Hey everybody, this is Jeff Cooper with the Daily Market Report coming to you about an hour before the close on Tuesday, January 29th. And today I'm going to take a look at how to exploit false breakouts and what to look for. Typically, fast moves come from failed moves, and one way to get a great perspective on that is to turn the chart upside down. So here's a daily chart of Workday, WDAY, and you can see that it broke out to a new high about 5 days ago and left a signal reversal bar, which is what I call a lizard sell signal. This is a new 10-day high that sees an open and close near the bottom of the range. So it opens, runs up, and tails off to close near the open. Hence, it's a lizard. It looks like a lizard with a large tail, with the little arms, the open and the close. So normally, the expectation would be to see some follow through. Follow through is always key. Yet all you did was get a marginal trade below this day's bar and a rally attempt. The trick of the trade is that often once a signal plays out, in this case a short signal, the shorts, the bears will jump all over it and get squeezed. As I always say, the first mouse gets the squeeze, the second mouse typically gets the cheese. In other words, the first sell signal, in this case we're talking about a sell, gets squeezed with this rally attempt, and you actually see a new high close, while the second mouse right here gets the cheese for the bears. So how do you identify it? Well, often after these signal reversal bars, what you need to do is to stalk a trade for either 1 to 3 days. That's when I find that you get to ring the cash register. So breakouts can be the most dangerous period in a stock, especially after a persistent run-up. And here's the deal. It looks like a nice cup and handle right here. In fact, it comes out of this, pivots out of this cup and handle right here. You get a pause day, rallies up, tails off, looks like it's coming back for a nice continuation, a nice extension out of this larger picture, 2-month pattern, but it falters. It is patterns like this in leading stocks, in the glamours, that tells me that the market is undergoing some distribution. After all, it's a market of stocks, not a stock market. And I've been seeing these types of patterns in several big names over the last few days, especially today, and that is telling me Grub is another example that broke out and failed. So this is telling me that the market is probably heading lower, below 2,600. They're better to sell than they are to buy. There are sellers lower. There are not buyers higher. And so a way to get a good perspective on this, if you can imagine a mirror image of this, and the stock was making new lows, taking out this prior low, and you like the name, and it was a leading glamour, you'd say, well, here was a false breakdown, and you can see this reversal. So turning the chart upside down often helps to get a great perspective on whether you get a trapdoor pattern. Essentially, this is a little bull trap. It traps the bulls into buying it. You've got the breakout to new highs, and from a conspicuously bullish pattern, a cup and handle. So taking a look, let's just drill down to the 10-minute today to see how it shaped up. You get a large range outside down bar on the first 10-minute bar, and you get an opening range break, a break below the first, these are 10-minute bars, below the first half hour's low right in here, and it's down for the count. So that's the story of Workday. And no, it got past me. I was actually looking at Workday as a long earlier this week. It never triggered, fortunately, but it got past me. But this is one that I print out from my trading journal and suggest you do the same. So the bottom line, the lesson here is that once you see a signal reversal, be it a buy or a sell, put it on the radar and stalk it and count 1 to 3 days and see if it triggers an intraday pattern. Multiple time frame analysis will allow you to ring the cash register in this game. You always want to be looking at the 10-minute, the daily, the hourlies, and the weeklies to put the pieces together to be opportunistic in this game. And that's it for now. With that, I'll let you go. Good luck into the bell today.